Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a tech story that's equal parts fascinating and tragic. Remember the Humane AI pin? The revolutionary device that promised to replace your smartphone? Well, it's officially dead. Yes, you heard that right. The company, Humane, is shutting down and HP is picking up the pieces. But what exactly happened? And what does this mean for the future of AI wearables? Let's break it down. This isn't just about one failed product. It's a cautionary tale about hype, execution, and the very real challenges of bringing cutting-edge AI to the masses. We'll explore why the AI pin flopped so hard, what HP plans to do with Humane's technology, and whether there's still hope for this category of devices. Get ready, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. The news is this. Humane is selling most of its assets to HP for a measly $116 million. That's a far cry from the billion-dollar valuation they were reportedly seeking just months ago. And the worst part? The AI pin is being bricked. As of February 28, 2025, it will cease to function. No more calls, no more messages, no more AI queries. Just a fancy paperweight. Talk about a kick in the teeth for early adopters who shelled out hundreds of dollars for this thing. Humane is offering refunds, but only for those within the 90-day return window. Everyone else? Well, they're pretty much out of luck. This is a brutal reminder of the risks involved in investing in bleeding-edge technology. Sometimes, the future just isn't ready yet. But let's not dwell on the doom and gloom. Let's figure out what went wrong, and more importantly, what we can learn from this debacle. Let's quickly recap the key events. Humane, founded by ex-Apple employees, launched the AI pin in April 2024 with massive hype. Remember the TED demo? The reveal video? They promised a revolutionary AI-powered assistant that could be worn on your clothes. But the reality was far from the dream. Reviews were scathing. Critics called it overpriced, underperforming, and just plain bad. Sales were reportedly dismal, and returns outpaced sales. Humane desperately tried to pivot, repositioning their Cosmos software as a platform for other devices. But it was too little, too late. Now, HP is swooping in to acquire Humane's software, patents, and technical staff. The AI pin hardware business is dead, and early adopters are left holding the bag. That's the story in a nutshell. Now, let's dig into the analysis. So, why did the AI pin fail so spectacularly? There are several factors at play. First, the technology just wasn't ready. The AI pin relied heavily on cloud connectivity and AI processing, but the performance was inconsistent and unreliable. Imagine trying to make a phone call, and the AI takes 5 seconds to understand your command, or asking a simple question and getting a nonsensical answer. That's the AI pin experience in a nutshell. Second, the device lacked a clear value proposition. It promised to replace your smartphone, but it couldn't do anything your phone couldn't do, and it did everything worse. The laser projector was gimmicky, the battery life was terrible, and the user interface was clunky. It was a solution in search of a problem. Third, the price was simply too high. At $699 plus a monthly subscription fee, the AI pin was more expensive than many high-end smartphones. And for what? A device that barely worked? It was a recipe for disaster. Fundamentally, the AI pin suffered from a lack of robust edge computing. The device was too reliant on cloud processing, leading to latency and reliability issues. A better design would have incorporated more powerful on-device processing, perhaps leveraging a custom neural processing unit, NPU, similar to those found in modern smartphones. This would have allowed for faster response times and improved privacy. Furthermore, the human-computer interaction, HCI, design was flawed. The AI pin attempted to replace the smartphone's familiar touchscreen interface with voice commands and gestures, but these proved to be less intuitive and less efficient for many tasks. A more thoughtful approach would have been to augment the smartphone experience, rather than trying to replace it entirely. This failure echoes the challenges highlighted in the paper, The Paradox of Automation. Automated systems can create new types of cognitive demands by Raja Parasurman and Dietrich Manzi. The AI pin aimed to automate tasks, but instead created new complexities and frustrations for users. Now, let's talk about HP. What exactly are they getting out of this deal? Well, they're acquiring Humane's Cosmos software, intellectual property, and technical staff, including the founders, Imran Chaudhry and Bethany Bongiorno, who are both ex-Apple employees. They'll be forming a new division at HP focused on integrating AI into HP's products, including PCs, printers, and conference room equipment. This is where things get interesting. HP isn't interested in the AI pin itself, but they are interested in the underlying technology and talent. They see AI as a key differentiator in the future of computing, and they're willing to invest in it. But the big question is, can they succeed where Humane failed? Can they take Humane's technology and turn it into something useful and valuable? That remains to be seen. One thing is certain, HP has a lot of work to do. Here's where things get a little controversial. Some argue that the AI pin's failure was inevitable, that the technology just isn't ready for prime time, and that consumers aren't ready to embrace a device that replaces their smartphone. They point to the AI pin's poor performance, high price, and lack of a clear value proposition as evidence. On the other hand, some believe that Humane simply failed to execute on a promising idea, that they rushed the product to market before it was ready, and that they didn't listen to customer feedback. They argue that with better hardware, software, and marketing, the AI pin could have been a success. So, who's right? Well, the truth probably lies somewhere in the middle. The technology certainly has limitations, but Humane also made some critical mistakes. The key is to learn from these mistakes and to approach AI wearables with a more realistic and pragmatic mindset. One way to validate these different points is to analyze user reviews and feedback on platforms like Reddit and Twitter. Look for patterns in the complaints and praise, and see if they align with the arguments made by each side. This can provide valuable insights into the factors that contributed to the AI pin's failure and the potential for future AI wearables. So, is this the end of AI wearables? Not necessarily. While the AI pin was a flop, it doesn't mean that the entire category is doomed. There's still potential for AI-powered devices that can augment our lives in meaningful ways. But the key is to focus on specific use cases and to deliver a seamless and intuitive user experience. Think about AI-powered hearing aids that can filter out background noise and enhance speech, or AI-powered fitness trackers that can provide personalized workout recommendations, or AI-powered safety devices that can detect falls and alert emergency services. These are just a few examples of how AI can be used to create truly valuable wearable devices. The future of AI wearables isn't about replacing our smartphones. It's about augmenting our lives in ways that are both practical and meaningful. And it's about delivering a user experience that is seamless, intuitive, and reliable. The Humane AI pin was a bold experiment, but ultimately a failure. It serves as a valuable lesson for the tech industry about the importance of realistic expectations, careful execution, and a clear value proposition. HP's acquisition of Humane's assets is a gamble, but it could pay off if they can successfully integrate AI into their existing product lines. The future of AI wearables is uncertain, but there's still potential for innovation and disruption. The key is to focus on specific use cases and to deliver a user experience that is both practical and meaningful. What do you think about the Humane AI pin? Were you surprised by its failure? Do you think HP can turn things around? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech news and analysis. Thanks for watching.